What if I told you that you've been programmed to be broke? That your struggle with money, success, and wealth isn't all about just hard work, but an invisible system designed to keep you stuck. And here's the kicker. You probably don't even realize that it's happening. Today, I'm exposing the poverty programming that has been running in the back of your mind since early childhood. But here's the great news. I'm going to show you how to uninstall that old system and install a success mindset. Stick with me for the entire video. And at the end, you're going to know exactly how to reprogram your mind for success and wealth building. And you'll never see money the same again. Let's get into it. Do you know that your mind is a supercomputer? But let's just say it's running the wrong software. Let's break it down so it makes sense. Your mind is like a supercomputer. It's really one of the most powerful processors in the world. But the problem here is that you did not choose the software that's running in your mind. Instead, your subconscious mind was programmed by your parents, by society, by teachers, by preachers, by everyone else that had an influence on your life at an early age. And most of us were given failed operating systems that told us that money is hard to make, that wealthy people are really greedy, and if you want to succeed, you have to struggle, and things like that. Does that sound familiar to you? Let me give you a few examples. Have you ever heard someone say that money doesn't grow on trees? Well, that's a program, and it leads you to believe that money is very difficult to get. Well, how about this one? The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. That's another program, guys. It really has you thinking that no matter how much you do, there's no escaping poverty. The lesson here is that if you want to get a better result or a positive result, you have to delete the old way of thinking and install a new program. Another way we were programmed is to believe that the system was designed to keep us struggling. Have you ever noticed that school will teach you algebra but not how to balance a checkbook? Or they will tell you that you really need a great job or a good job, but never talk about wealth building? That's because the entire system is designed to keep you sick, broke, misinformed, and a little fearful. And here's why. People who are broke, sick, misinformed are very easy to control. School will teach you how to be employees, and great employees at that, but they will never teach you how to be wealthy or how to become a business owner. That's why you learn how to follow instructions, but not how to be financially independent. That's why the government thrives on you relying on them for assistance and not thriving or learning financial literacy. The more you depend on them, the more control they'll have over you. And let's face it, not only over you, over your entire life. The lesson here is that the system was never designed to make you rich. It was designed to make you a worker. You were programmed to reject wealth. Have you ever noticed how movies teaches us or program us to think of rich people as villains? Just think about it. Superman fights Lex Luthor, who was a billionaire. Spider-Man fights the Green Goblin, who was another billionaire. And even Iron Man, who was one of the few very wealthy superheroes, is portrayed as being arrogant as well as selfish and even a little reckless, if you will. The message that these movies sent was wealth was evil and struggle was noble. And whether you realize it or not, these images and these movies and this programming sticks with you no matter how much you try to forget it. Just think about kids' cartoons. The good guy is always struggling, while the wealthy or the rich guy is always some type of villain or a bad person or some type of bad character. The subconscious message here is poor is good and rich is bad. Think about even in real life, when a person is extremely wealthy or come into some type of wealth, people normally say they must have did something shady to gain that wealth. You want to know why? Because society has taught us to associate money with some type of corruption or something bad. Guys, the lesson here is that you have been taught to resent and to reject wealth, and you didn't even know it. Most of us don't realize how we have been programmed. So that's why we're doing this video. By now you get the picture how we've been programmed time and time again to think of wealth as this terrible, terrible thing. But now you're probably wondering exactly how do I reprogram my way of thinking? In fact, let's rewrite the script. The very first step is to stop repeating poverty beliefs. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, start asking yourself, how can I afford it? Instead of saying, money is so hard to make, say money flows easily to me. Instead of saying that money is really evil, say that The love of money is evil, but money is very good when used appropriately and for the right reason. The second way to change your mindset or to reprogram your mind is to surround yourself with a wealth mindset. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or Think and Grow Rich. Follow successful entrepreneurs, not just influencers, but people that are actually doing it, that you've seen or that you have come across, or even some of the public figures that are entrepreneurs that are doing really well. Follow them. And you want to find some mentors, people that talk about investing and making money and not always about saving pennies. Another way you can actually reprogram your mind is to upgrade your income streams. Start some type of side hustle, something that you're familiar with that could possibly generate money, or actually learn a skill that you can offer as a side hustle and make money or generate income that way. Or invest in income producing investments such as stocks, real estate, things of that nature, things that you can generate more wealth and revenue over a short or long period of time. And if you don't have a high income skill such as sales, marketing, networking, you want to learn those things because, believe it or not, by having a high income skill, you're able to generate a wealth of income just by virtue of possessing those skills and using them to your advantage. The lesson here is that the moment you believe or you start realizing that you are in control of your destiny and not society or your parents or your teachers or people that are in your immediate circle, but you are in control of your programming, you will start controlling your finances. And that can be in any way from money management to your investments, to your types of engagements, and as well as selecting a good mentor. But you will be in control of your finances. Now that you know that you've been programmed to be broke, you have two choices. You can keep running the same poverty script, or you can reprogram your mind, upgrade your operating system, and build a future of financial freedom. So which will it be? You decide. If you are ready to break free, then in the comment section, let me know. Type break free and tell me which of these things are you going to start with. And before you go, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so we can wake more people up to the truth that they have been programmed. Until next time. For additional financial videos, please be sure to take a look at my playlist. As you can see right here, I have several playlists that outline major topics that will cover different areas of finance. I would greatly appreciate your support if you would just take a look at them and look at some of these videos. I'm quite sure that you would find them very, very helpful in your quest to financial freedom and increasing your wealth. Please, by all means, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.